In the heart of the South Island, where the Southern Alps are their most magnificent, is Mount Cook National Park. Visitors have been coming to admire the snowy mountains since the first hotel was built nearly 80 years ago. And from the mountain-ringed hermitage, they can be admired in ease and comfort. In the Alpine Bar, conversation can be of scenery, skiing, climbing, or even botany. The alpine flowers are not hard to find, just an easy stroll from the hotel. The birds are a bit shyer. Oystercatcher and pied stilt along the quiet riverbed. The wary paradise duck on a hidden pond. The banded dotterel blending with the stones and tussock. Shy too are tar and chamois. They're quite elusive, so advice from the park ranger where to find them is a help. To hunt them, you have to climb to the snow line and above. But for the sightseers or high-altitude skiers, the plane does the climbing, soaring up over the roof of New Zealand past the 12,000 feet majesty of Mount Cook, the highest peak in the Southern Alps. It skims in at the head of the Tasman Glacier to drop the skiers. Before them is an unbelievable 10-mile run down the glacier. This is a skier's dream of skiing. On a shingle slide, the hunter has realized his dream. For mountaineers, none of the other 8 national parks can compare with this one. In it are 17 peaks over 10,000 feet, giving every challenge to be found on ice or snow. With their experience here, New Zealanders have conquered peaks in the Himalayas, the Andes, and the Antarctic. Summer is the time for climbing, and from one of the many alpine huts, mountaineers can always be within easy reach of the new peaks they want to conquer. Whether you're a rugged alpinist or gentle sightseer, the memory of the Alps towering up from the tussock lands will always be an enticement to take the road to Mount Cook National Park.
It's in the winter that the little boats are built. In garages, sheds and basements in the Auckland suburbs, boys and youths and yachtsmen fathers cut and saw, plane and glue. With loving care, they build the P-class yachts that with the warmth of spring will spread their wings and fly on the wind through the blue summer. All boats are identical. The hull and spars cost about £25 and take about 6 weeks to build as a spare time job. Choosing a name for the boat and selecting the colours for the hull and sails is almost the most exciting part of the whole job. November approaches, and then one sunny Saturday becomes the most important day in a young boy's life. Bursting with a pride he tries so hard to conceal, he takes his first yacht down to the summer sea. Experienced yachtsmen instruct the youngsters in classes, indoors and by the sea. The clubs run races nearly every weekend from October till April, and often up to 70 boats leave the beach to await the starter's gun. You mustn't be over 16, and some start sailing when they're only 10 years old. The first race of the day is coming up. The sun shines, the water sparkles, and in the light breeze the butterflies open their wings and flutter towards the starting line. A triangular course is generally set to give all kinds of sailing for these New Zealand-designed boats. On each leg, the yachts must be tipped and righted as quickly as possible, and then continue the race. In their P-class yachts, these youngsters learn self-reliance and all the skills in handling a small boat, and know the fun and excitement of using the winds on a buoyant sea. By the time they're 17, they will be experienced seamen. They'll graduate and join the other 6,000 yachtsmen sailing their big, sleek craft over one of the best boating harbours in the world. And they'll leave their butterflies behind them, fluttering on the offshore breeze.